Number 10, Landon Short. Guard, 6'1" senior. Number 1, Uzziah Bunton. Tigers coached by Antoine Thompson. Assisted by Paul Barton, Marcus Stony, and John Miller.
And with that, we welcome you to the Tiger Den, where Stony Point's coming off of a loss last week against St. Michael's Warriors, 75-61, and actually back-to-back losses. First time since 2022, back-to-back losses on December 9th of 21 and January 10th of 22. And actually the last home loss as well was January 12th of 2022. But chance to turn that around. District play is kind of the start of a new season. And so we'll see if Coach Thompson and the Tigers have adjusted things in practice. Bunton, Clemens, Short, Cruz, and Lineberger. The starting five for the Tigers. Henry DeFore, Chance Van Stavern, Hayden Brannon, Trent Workman, and Trey Block. The starting five for the Vandegrift Vipers. Vandegrift coming into this one 7-2. Stony Point 5-2. Those two losses to the aforementioned St. Michael's Warriors and an old foe before that, Plano East at the Mavs Classic. Here is Bunton, committed to the University of South Dakota. Doing it all is Short. Quick turnaround, good. Short, also a college commit, headed to Pittsburgh State in Pittsburgh, Kansas. This is what you're going to see from Vandegrift. Very low scoring, low pace of play team as they go up high off the mark. Kind of bobbled, grabbed and put up off the mark. Bunton has a 1-on-2, going to take it anyway. And the speed can't outrun the height. And it's blocked out of bounds by Workman. Tigers will have it out of bounds underneath. Bunton averaging 19 points a game is Short. Can't get that one to go. Cruz in there on a rebound. Short whips it over. Now back to Cruz for a three. His three-pointer's good. Quick 5-0 lead for the Tigers. Minute 10 into this one. On a rare Tuesday afternoon. Had to worry about the lights coming from the windows. Natural lighting coming in just behind the banners. On the opposite side, the turnover there from the Vipers gives the Tigers even more room to work with here. 2-3 zone. Lineberger down on the baseline, takes it in, travels. Took a hop step, but took an extra step after that. And the junior gives the ball back to the Vipers. Again, the Vipers just averaging 50 points per game. Again, they've won seven games. There's another turnover there. Very slow pace of play, 50 points and 44 against. So pace definitely a factor. Stony Point just the opposite. 70 points per game and giving up 54 so far this season. Here is Clemens, floater in the lane, rattles around and in. A lot of the tough shots against St. Michael's just weren't falling either, but it was tremendous defense from St. Michael's to force those errant shots. And now a couple difficult ones going here. There's the answer from the Vipers. That's Hayden Brennan. Cruz in the corner. Takes a three. That one's tipped and hit the hand as well. Cruz will go to the line for three. CJ Ratliff at the scores table is four guys come to talk to Coach Thompson on the edge. And Joshua Fowler as well, awaiting this at the scores table. Next, that one off the front. Little home roll. Second of 3. Now substitutions will come in. Cruz, one of the 3 captains, Cruz, Bunton, and Short, voted on by their teammates. Ratliff will come in for Cruz pending the free throw. And he makes it. 3 for 3, and that gets the Tigers out to a 10-2 lead. Cruz averaging 11 points per game on 52% shooting. The most efficient shooter is going right down the lane. That's Henry DeFore. Seemed to have lost handle on it at first, but regains it and goes in for 2. Clemens, Bunton up top. Vipers communicating very well on that baseline. Clemens weaves his way through. Ratliff can't handle it. Turnover goes back to the Vipers, and Maxwell Moody will come in for Ratliff. Also see that a lot of substitutions from the Tigers. DeFore going way up and had to come down with it. Blocked from behind. Brannon had a tip from behind, and the pass from Short just couldn't make it to Claude, or excuse me, to Fowler. And Lineberger will take his place. 10-4, 5:03 to go in this first quarter. High pressure from the Tigers. And Moody's looking to catch up. Moody had a rough outing last time, but always tough as a freshman to kind of prove yourself. And I think they're going to get, might be Clemens. It is Clemens on the arm. Lineberger got all ball, but I was on Clemens. Clemens actually fouled out last time. Didn't have much of an impact. Dealing with foul trouble, had 4 fouls in the first half. Cruz will take his place. Just the first foul for Clemens. First foul for the Tigers. Only 1 foul for the Vipers as well. Bunton, no hesitation, 3 off the mark. Lineberger has a hand in there, but forces it out. DeFore, behind the back pass. And just out of the reach, but nope, stays in bounds. I thought that was going to be out of bounds, and the 3-pointer is no good. Going to stay in bounds there in the back corner. Cruz. And Moody. Bunton, hop step in the lane. Cruz, 3-pointer, might have been tipped. I think it was tipped by Logan Weisman. Weisman 5'11", but playing much larger there on the block. Boy, DeFore, just a field general out there. And setting things up, has great court vision we've seen so far. Going up against Moody. And kicks it out in the corner. 3-pointer off the mark from Trey Block. Tigers going back the other way. Moody. Tigers with no one in the middle, kind of spreading out this zone. Now they bring Moody into the middle. You can have 5 guys out, but you got to have one in the middle to kind of be the field general and make this zone move in and out. You want to kind of have it act like an amoeba is what I had an old coach tell me. He was a science teacher, of course. Cruz, 3-pointer off the mark. That might have been blocked. Back to Cruz. Goes up, fouled. Trent Workman with his first foul. Sometimes the zone's effective because the offense makes it effective. Lack of movement, lack of energy. But you want to keep the ball moving, have guys on the inside and on the outside ready to shoot. Cruz getting hit there. 3:09 to go in this first quarter. Cruz will go to the line. RJ Claude. Ratliff. And Clemens back in. Claude coming in for the shooter. Devon Banks also coming in. So we've seen a plethora of Tigers come in. I'm trying to look at the bench to see which ones we haven't had. Oliver James and Joe Davis. And Javon Waddle. I believe the only three that have not entered, and we're just a few minutes through this one, 5 minutes in. Second one is in. Cruz 5 for 5 on free throws. And Coach Thompson kind of calling for it, but definitely an obvious travel there by Brady Amon. More line changes for the Tigers as the starters are back in. Good dump down pass. Short. Getting it to Lineberger. Might have gotten away with the travel. We are in the season of giving, so perhaps that's a giving call. DeVore finding, that's a bullet pass, and a three-pointer from Brady Amon. And a timeout called. Trying to see who, I believe Vandegrift. They did call a timeout. I heard a whistle. So we'll step aside. 2:34 to go. Tigers up by 5 here at home. Stay tuned.
There ain't no mistake that I'm this good. I just been singing a lot. We gon' show the world the definition of real. My brother, you got me. Never slow. We gon' show the world.
Tigers going to take it out of bounds after that three-pointer. Boy, Henry DeFore has really been the field general. I've used that term a lot, but it's really, he looks comfortable. Coach Thompson said that to Bunton as he was bringing up the court one time. He looks comfortable, and he really does. Doesn't matter what pressure he's been shown so far, and he's just able to find the right guy or where he wants to pass it. Clemens trying to lace one through. He does get it through to Lineberger and does travel. Ratliff in for short. And Claude in for Cruz. This is Van Stavern. DeFore now whipping it across, and Claude's there like a safety, picking up the pass. Now gives it off to Bunton, who tries to dump it down low. That ball's tipped. Good hands in the middle. .155 to go here in the first. Still a 5-point game. Going safe out to short. And you've seen the three guards kind of work their way into the middle. No one there right now. As Short occupies that space and immediately looking to pass. That's how you want to attack this zone. Now you kick it back out. Bunton for three. Good. That's a textbook way of how to break a zone. Get it in, look down low for the easy two. No one's open. The top two guys usually sag in on the passer, and that's where your kickouts are. Bunton able to connect. Pace of play definitely noticeably slower, especially The game against St. Michael's, couldn't catch our breath. The first game here against Brentwood Christian, as that one DeFore, I think that was a pass, blocked by Short. Short, pull up three, no hesitation, got it. Started walking away as soon as it left his fingertips, and the pretty shot from the senior captain makes this a 20-9 game. Boy, and a foul on Bunton. Not necessarily in the spirit of this game being called. It's the second foul on the Tigers. Block. Going up against Clemens. Doesn't look comfortable. Clemens not pressuring him. Ratliff doing all the pressuring here. Kicking out to the corner and tipped back in bounds. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds to prevent the fast break for the Tigers. That was Ahmed in the corner.
Let's go.
38 seconds to go in the first. Tigers with an 11-point lead. Again, we mentioned the pace of play. They had 31 points at the end of the first quarter against Brentwood Christian. That one was also a track meet, but just a lot more fast breaks, a lot of easy fast breaks. And Clemens loses the handle on that one. Had a lane. Now getting back on defense. And block up against him, forcing the block. There was contact there, but I don't know. He did beat him to the space. As a defender, you have a right to get to the spot. That's a little too much contact. Obviously, the way the game's kind of being legislated and the NBA is kind of filtering down. More of an offensive game. DeFore against Ratliff, but this is a good matchup here. And Ratliff applying all the pressure. That's the most uncomfortable DeFore has looked on a pass tonight. Block with 3 seconds to shoot. Hangs in the air and banks in a floater. Did get a little bit of an extension there, but count the basket. And it's a 9-point game. That's Block's first points of the night. We'll go to the second after a quick break. Nine-point lead for the Tigers. All starters have scored. Lineberger and Clemens with 2. The rest with 3 or more. Bunton averaging 19 just with 3 so far in that first quarter. Now RJ Claude against DeFore. Double team comes from Short. And timeout called. Great trap there from Claude and Short. And DeFore didn't know where to go. We'll stay here and kind of get to know these teams a little bit better. Vandegrift coming into this one again, 7-2. Last game against Midlothian Heritage, 9-point winners there. Next game against LBJ Austin. They're going to have to wait till December, though, December 5th. Stony Point playing Bartlett, Tennessee on the 30th. That game at 1:20. Again, Bunton, Cruz, and Short, the 3 senior captains. Bunton averaging 19 points a game, 3 steals, 4 rebounds. and 5 assists. Cruz averaging 11 points on 52% shooting. Short, 11 points per game. Always deadly from the outside. And DeFore under some pressure again. He finds the man out of it and up top, but blocked at the rim by Short. Not Short there. Vipers get it back anyway and score the 2. Workman tried to throw it down quick up against this pressure. Bunton can't get it to fall. DeFore tries to go behind the back, and boy, Bunton read that beautifully. 22-13. Rapid start here in the second quarter, 7-10. And just riding him all the way down is Davis. That's the one, can't really ride the hip of the offensive player halfway down the court. You got to get in front of him, kind of make an arcing cut and get in front. And DeFore, one-handed pass over to Brannon. Back to DeFore. Here's Block. Boy, Tigers having their zone pressure, not even let them get inside the three-point line. Another block by Short. Look to have pinned it up against the backboard. Claude, nice fake pass, and dumps it down to the Lineberger, who can't handle it. Here's DeFore against Davis. Davis, a sophomore. Crossover. Block. Three-pointer. No good. Lineberger the rebound. Short. Pulls up. Got it. He's one of those players that almost looks more comfortable shooting the mid-range instead of taking it inside, and he's got a beautiful shot. And why not? Van Stavern thought about it, tried to get to Brannon, out of bounds off the fingertips. Cruz, Clemens, and Moody back in. Coach Thompson just telling Lineberger to keep your hands ready. There's a beautiful dump down from Claude. Just couldn't handle it. Much more, I don't want to say comfortable offense. They did look comfortable. It just wasn't executed very well. Against St. Michael's, Clemens kicking it back out, and that was tipped, and then tipped again off of Cruz. Have an awkward pass. Again, they still put up 61 points against St. Michael's. It was just a lot quicker pace, and Bunton and Block kind of going hip check to hip check. That'll be Bunton's second, I believe. It will, and he'll come out for Ratliff. Can't afford to have him in foul trouble. DeFore with the freshman on him. Out to Block. Block trying to create space. Van Stavern on the wing, and just within the grasp of DeFore. Had to take a look down. He's in bounds, but then throws it away. Tremendous pressure, and again, Vandegrift looked to be able to handle it at first, but as it wears on you, the mental mistakes start to build up, and you have turnovers like that. 11-point game with 5 minutes and counting for the Tigers. Cruz looks inside. Short's there for the high-low. Moody now up top. Skip pass to Short. Three-pointer off the mark. Cruz now up top to Bunton. Three-pointer, good. Well, that's a mark of a good teammate. Cruz finding Bunton and walking down the court, holding up the three fingers as if he knew it was going in. Good look. A couple of teammates playing with each other for a long time, and it shows there. 4:47 to go in the second. And we'll take a quick break.
I think it's bringing back up. Fuck it, now you lit. I put a blow next up. You ain't over nothing. You ain't on I'm still up. Yeah, don't speak my language. Don't speak my language. Don't speak my language.
No Viper starter with more than 4. Workman is the only one with 4. The rest with 2. And actually Van Stavern still scoreless here. Look to be over and back, but kind of straddling that line. Kick out to DeFore. Ratliff pushing him out, now gets blown by. Right up the middle, and that's going to be a block, boy. He was there for about a second and a half. And Davis, all that contact for no reward. Four up and good on the first one. Cruz and Bunton come in. Lead cut to 12, 4:22 to go. Good dump down to Clemens. Almost should have put it up there. Instead looking for the dump down pass. Clemens, Lineberger there, looking to double now. Shows back. Boy, Block taking this the entire way now. Gets it out to DeFore. Good hedge there from Lineberger. Pushes him out. 3:40 to go. Dump down. Low. Boy, kind of a shuffle of the feet there. Trent Workman gets the 2. Bunton, Clemens. Good drive and kick. Short. 3-pointer. Gets the friendly roll. Here's Brannon trying to go inside to Workman. Does. Lineberger. Well, not the greatest of defense, but just a little uncomfortable for Workman. Short. Bunton deep 3 off the mark. Back to Short. Clemens driving, kicking. Short. Gathers and gets the 3. Short with 14 now. Let's be careful on defense there, not draw a foul. DeFore crossover, dump down to Workman. Hangs in the air, Short goes by, but it's going to be not a block, but just kind of a jump ball. As that one kind of sandwiched in between hands. Line change for the Vipers. 2:23 to go. And Short nearly matching the Vipers' output himself. He's got 14. Bunton. Skip out to Moody. Good extra pass. Cruz. Now kicking out to Short. Much better ball movement here. Clemens scoop up and under. Good. Boy, just more crisp passes and more definitive decision making when they have the ball. When they get the ball, there's not that extra second or two of hesitation like there was against St. Michael's. Deep 3 here from Block. No good. Rebounded by Vipers and then stolen away from Moody. Good bounce pass to Bunton. Can't handle it at his hip. Stolen back by Clemens. Clemens up for 2 and around and in. 20-point lead now. Minute 32. And Block throws that one away. Clemens slams it down, and the foul. What a poster from Clemens. First foul on Trey Block. And Clemens can't complete it, stays at 8 points. But what a thunderous way to get those 7 and 8 points. Pressure back. Tigers get back. Corner three from Vandegrift, no good. Back the other way, Clemens. Crossover. Great space and good, a little bit of contact there. Could have gotten a charge. He gets into double figures either way. Well, he hung in the air and just kind of threw it up on the way down. Here's Wiesman in the corner, in and out. Rebounded by Brannon. Turns around, can't convert. Tigers all in control here in the second quarter. Claude up ahead to Cruz. Getting contact, no call. Claude back out to Clemens. Here's Moody settling things down. 25 seconds to go. I don't know if I've ever seen Coach Thompson asked to hold with more than 20 seconds left, but he's going to do it here. And Judah Gibson recently checked in. Turns it over there. Three-pointer for Vandegrift, no good. Gibson the rebound. 5, 4, 3. Crossover and puts Moody in a tough position. And that one no good from DeFore. 41-17 here at halftime. Tigers definitely roaring ahead after that. First quarter was a little bit more back and forth, and now take a 24-point lead into half. We'll step aside for 10 minutes, come back to the Tiger Den here on Vype. Stay tuned.
You want me to step for you, don't be no crash dummy. I ain't gonna tell you do nothing I wouldn't do. I'm just being 100. Push for me, same way I push for you. In the streets, your credit good until it ain't. No snitching, won't tell the truth. Got blue coupe, I drop the roof. Bought a little puppet for my boot. You can see my through the 10X Johnny, 5,000 and 2 Spanish. Call me Poppy Tree, my little dog, he good on me. Why they let it free sharks to prove him, bitch stepping on me like nobody know it, I still told. Getting real slow, put half on it, and it's still strong. Just searching through my dressing drawer. All my pills gone. You need it first, I can't do it worse. Wanna feel wrong. Don't try to warn me about a cross over the jail phone. Spraying magic on the envelope, we put his mail on. Get off when I stir off the lamb rolls. Running with my friends, with his kids, my shirt clothes. Still get on my hair stone.
Always number one. Get up. Hey, I'm back, and I still like smack. Wait.
On a pinky toe, heard you with a shooting guard. Just let it know I would hate you courtside, not the middle row. All good love in a minute though. I can't stress about no, cause I'm a timid soul. Plus I'm cooking up ambition on the kitchen stove. Pop start to bubble, see the suds, they good to go. They I'm suave, but I can't get me cold. Bro, think he John Wayne. I bought them Yellowstones, love the way they hang, babe. The silicone, everybody fake now. You can crack it cool.
About 5 minutes left to go in this halftime. We've got a 24-point game here. And Vandegrift actually coming out. Let's take a little bit of a recap after that first half. 41-17 our score. It was a lot closer this time than their last game against St. Michael's. Tigers definitely exploding in that second quarter. Looking a lot more in sync with each other and just more definitive in their decision making. Again, Vandegrift playing a lot of zone, and Tigers kind of pushing and pulling that zone, going in and out. Whether it's a dump down pass or a kick out on the driving kick. Most coaches think when you play zone, you gotta beat it by making a whole bunch of threes. That's not it. You can get dump down looks in zone, and Tigers just keeping the defense honest there by getting some easy ones. That's what's got them to this lead. On defense, it's just been a lot of careless turnovers, but Tigers have definitely forced those. Vandegrift also not making some shots, and maybe that's why they wanted to get out of the locker room a little bit early here, get some shots up. These definitely were not the friendly home rims in their last game. Up next for Stony Point is going to be Bartlett. They're from Tennessee. That is a 3-0 team. And that's going to be at 1:20 on the 30th. Vandegrift headed back home to play LBJ Austin on December 5th. There's 3 minutes left. We'll take another quick break and come back for the start of the third quarter as the Stony Point Tigers ahead by 24 here at the Tiger Den.
Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. For a big sauce, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor, you in a pink. Room bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the road, nothing less than 5%. Ain't ballin', he on a beat.
Just about 20 seconds to go here in the halftime break. Also wanted to mention some leading scores for either side. The starters, it is Trent Workman leading the way for the Vipers with 6. Landon Short with 13. They must have taken away 1 point from a three-pointer. He's got a few of three-pointers tonight. Bunton with 8, Cruz with 8, and Clemens with 10. Third quarter about to get underway. Still a lot of time. And DeFore going to be immediately under pressure. Finds Workman down for the two-handed slam. Easiest bucket all night, and it's right out of halftime. Bunton. Pushes short out. Screen at the top of the zone. Three-pointer good. Definitely a design play right out of the halftime timeout. You can also, we're talking about you can't, it's definitely 5 seconds. There we go. Talked about you don't have to just beat the zone with a three. You can also screen the zone. That's another one of those myths is that, oh, it's a screen. You can't do pick and rolls. You can't screen anybody in the zone because they can just move and switch off. Nope. Short, no hesitation. And off the mark. 7 minutes to go here in the third. DeFore, no hesitation. Off the mark, long. Lineberger challenges that. Falls to block, and he puts it up and good for 2. Bunton up to Cruz, back to Bunton. Clemens going up top, and boy, a lot of face, a lot of contact from Workman. And I think Workman took a brunt as well. (44-21) with 6:49. Clemens missing the first, his first miss from the line tonight. Over 2. Vipers, and that's a pass right to Clemens, who throws it in. Easy 2 points for the Tigers. Lineberger intercepts that one back the other way. DeFore strips it and retains possession. A lot of contact and does hold the jersey. 6:18. Starters still staying in. 2 minutes through this third quarter. Trap coming after half court. Vipers find their way out of it. And stepping out of bounds, Brady Amon. He's getting too close pressure from Clemens, who now brings it up. Again, same play, this time Bunton. Now kicking out to Short, who's in the corner for 3. When he's on, he is on, and he's up to 19. And now a steal here. Clemens lays that one in. And the lead is up to 30. Now this is Tiger basketball for all of you that are new. This is what games usually look like at this point.
Gotta get
Ball in here, 5:30 to go. Brandon now gets it back from before. Workman tries to find a cutting block, cannot. And tried to do the alley-oop. Short to Clemens, did not work. Bunton in the corner for three, replacing, no good. Fowler can't contain it. Before going back to where it came from, block. Kicks it out, Brannon. And tipped by Claude. Into the game for the Vipers, Jackson Antoon. Here on the near side, up at the top of the key now, gets the ball. Three-pointer is in there for Antoon. The 5'10 senior gets on the board, immediate impact. Short, finding Ratliff in the corner, sets his feet, and that's an answer. And DeFore just travels there. It's a lot more comfortable in that first couple quarters, but again, this is what that heavy pressure defense will do. Wears you down mentally, and that's what's helped get the Tigers a 30-point lead. One-handed pass, cross court to Ratliff. Short is off the mark. Here's Amon going the other way. Gets it back to DeFore. And Fowler on the rejection. Let Short go by, and he was there to clean up. Short, quick up to Bunton. Three-pointer, good. Bunton in double figures at 11. Short's at 19. Clemens is at 14. And Bunton with the steal now. Dump down to Claude. Beautiful assist. And Tigers are rolling now. Outscoring the Vipers here in the third, 18-7. A couple substitutions in here for the first time tonight. Jace Foster, number 12, and back in Joe Davis. Saw some action in the first half. No starters in the game. Quick, no hesitation. That's to be a long two. Kicking it back out. This is Jalen Allen. Also emptying a little bit of the bench here for the Vipers. Three in the corner from Antoon. Nearly banked it in from the corner. Workman can't get that. Fowler corrals him. Claude. Ratliff, extra pass. Foster in the corner, no good. Van Stavern hands it off. Antoon. Got it. Second three-pointer of the night for Antoon. That one tipped out of bounds. Van Stavern. Nice anticipation there. .210 to go. As Foster has it stolen. Going back the other way, has to save it out of bounds. Not the best executed fast break. There's Devon Banks going the other way. And Banks scores his first points of the contest, 61-27. Bad pass from Antoon. Banks Looked to dunk that, but had to settle for the lay-in. Vipers, boy, a lot of contact there. A lot of contact there, and Foster is shaken up. Actually, that's Davis. A lot of contact in it. Boy, the player running into Antune pushed a player back into Davis. Okay, they called that an illegal screen. I was wondering what the call was. They did call that an illegal screen, so I was just confused. And so were the players as to why Vandegrift had it out of bounds for a second. Minute 20 to go in the third. 22-10. Outscoring the third. And just a little bit slower of a tempo here. Foster under duress. Kicks it out. Oliver James in the game for the first time again. Starters have kind of been settled out of this one for both sides. Dumped down into Foster. Underneath, and Javon Waddle. All Tigers have played. Not all have scored, but sure Coach Thompson and starters are lucky or glad they can get some rest here in a district game. Not too often you can say that. Ball tipped out of bounds. And 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Gibson. So go away from the double. Foster skips it out. Waddle. And Foster, three-pointer, that's off. Antune gets it to Allen. Up ahead, Kuykendall. Preston Kuykendall, the junior. Now with 5 seconds left, and ball just thrown out of bounds by Allen. 3.8 to go in the third. Foster throws that one out of bounds. 65-27 is how we take this into the fourth. Back for the final 8 here from the Tiger Den.
I know some hustle but quick cause they were doing it for too long. I remember feeling like brother but not like a group home. And I had told them I love them so much to me it felt like you can't. I'm rockin' Audemars. I'm rockin' rolling Audemars and set. Bust down, body out of bust down, body out of bust down a body. Yeah, I hate being in my fields. I hate $20 bills. We too famous to be going on no drills. Not for real. Never been up to my record label. Never knew the deal. Say she wanna see the world and she tired of sitting still. I'ma take her to Paris on that Ferris wheel. Take her to see Cristiano in that Benz Viano Champions League. There'll be a driver for you on the ride. When I finally see you, all I wanna see is right hand, right knee, left knee.
Final 8 minutes and a 38-point lead. Now it's the Vipers applying some pressure. Timeout by Coach Thompson. 6 seconds into the fourth. 30-second timeout. We'll just replay things. Again, Stony Point definitely looking a lot different than they did against St. Michael's. This is their first time after back-to-back losses since 2022. And definitely answered the call here. Also in their first district game in the afternoon, no less. You got to come in the afternoon on a no school day. Maxwell Moody going down to Banks, who hangs in the air, blocked by Brannon. Moody picked the tougher pass to James, and it was no good. Here's Allen back the other way for an easy 2 points. Jalen Allen, 6'1" senior, making some contributions here. Maxwell Moody up to Gibson. And Moody has the ball stolen. Up to Weisman. And back to 34. Tigers taking time to get over the line. Oliver James doing a little Euro step and one. Impressive move there. And the junior will head to the line. Foster comes in for Moody. James completes the three-point play. 7 minutes to go in this one. Skip pass, Antune in the corner, no good. Good box out by Banks. Gibson over to James. In the corner, Waddle, no good. Allen skips it over to Antune. Weisman, Antune in the corner, no good. Good replacement, dump down pass to Foster, just a little too hot. Allen back the other way. And Banks, boy, timed that perfectly. .607 to go in this one. Substitution, Antune comes out. And Luke Underwood comes in. Three-pointer off the mark. And Underwood saves it. Three-pointer off the mark from Weisman. Loose ball. Goes to the Tigers. 5:53 left. Both teams still playing hard, even though it's the second stringers. That's the mark of good team players. A little floater there, kind of in between two minds. Judah Gibson, and now a foul. Again, these are players that contribute not so much on the court, but definitely off the court in scout practices and scout teams. Three-pointer rebounded by James. And ball might have been tipped away. It's off the hand of Foster. That one-handed pass not doing too well, and Allen the other way. Gibson, Banks. Now Foster just being patient. Little step back there. No good from Gibson. Nearly stolen, and Weisman thought about it, hands it off to his teammate Underwood, off the mark. James going the other way, and Banks finishes it off. timeout, Vandegrift. 4 minutes and 21 seconds left when we come back. Gibson coming back the other way. And the easy layup. That's the thing is, doesn't matter what the score is on the scoreboard, they're still going to keep going full pace. Steal by James and can't save it. Good anticipation from him. 3:49 to go. It's been these 5 guys. I actually will say Fowler's out there now. Still teaching, a lot of teaching moments here, so coach is also not going any less intense. Gibson comes back the other way, kicks it out. And that was a travel. Might have been sandwiched in between hands, but Fowler called. Good extra passes, though, from the Tigers. Very unselfish team. As we've seen balanced scoring tonight. Bunton with 13. Clemens with 14, Short with 19, and Cruz with 8. And going the other way, James getting the bench up out of their seats. Good defense, tends to do that. 3:27 to go. Now blocked. Gorkapwala. And now a little practice jumper. Almost looked like a free throw. That's Fowler. Vandegrift just adding in a little bit more of their depth. Robert John, who has it in the corner. His three-pointer off the mark. Going back the other way, Gibson. Now up ahead, Foster, three-pointer, no good. Fighting for it, scrapping it back is Waddle. Good defense from Underwood to knock that out. I'm going to say Vandegrift ball. Just looking down at the roster here for Vandegrift now. All players have played for both teams in this one. 2:20 to go. Vandegrift down by 41. Not necessarily what we expected. Vipers came into this one 7-2. Tigers 5-2. Errant pass taken by the Tigers. Just kind of digging in too deep in the post. Foster dings in. Tries to dump it down to Fowler. Underwood up to Amon. Back the other way. Waddle with the easy two. Here's Underwood. Minute 20. James with the steal. .45 game. And now with a minute left, calling off the press. Only on one half of the court. Tried to find the high-low action, except that high was at the top of the key. And the low was not out of bounds, which is where the ball goes. 52.5 left in this one. If you're watching us, we appreciate you tuning in to this Tuesday little matinee we have. Hopefully you're watching us at work or on a day off. We wish everyone a happy and healthy Thanksgiving weekend. A lot of sports, also hopefully a lot of time for food and family as well. Deep three by Underwood off the mark. Rebounded, put back up. It's Kuykendall, and still off the mark. Vipers, that's just kind of been the tail. 18.5 seconds left. And that's how we'll close things out. 78-33. Tigers take this one in the district opener by 45 points. Again, for Tyler Alsis and everyone here at Vype, we thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.